Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in the modded Let's Play. It's been a long time since I've done an episode on this world, but I actually really like this world. It's not because I hate it. So anyway, I have some things to show you in between that happened in between this episode and the last, rather like with iCraft the other day. Yeah, give me down. Very nice. So I have been working a little on this. Yeah. I've been working a little on this. So I added over in this room a couple of coke ovens because we need some of that material for railcraft. And I think if you put stuff in here, it'll get cooked and automatically returned to the chest. So that's pretty cool. I also had to create a little tank over there. Little being the operative word here. I had to create a tank over there to store all the liquid we were getting from the coke ovens. You can see there isn't any in here, which is sort of unusual in a modded coke oven, as opposed to a vanilla coke oven. I also added this thing, so we needed to get some steel for railcraft, and you can't get it with EMC. You can't get most of the stuff from railcraft with EMC. So I added this, and sadly we do not have the fancy version in which you can pump items and get items. You can get items from it as well. So I've just got a chest up here, and I chuck the materials into the coke oven, which it appears it is in need of again. Yep, it does not take long to go through a stack of coal. Sadly, because I can't pump the coal in. I have to manually load it. So cruel. Okay, that pretty much clears up what we've done in this coke oven area, the railcraft area. I may or may not have done other things. It's been so long that I don't really remember. So I am going to just move on and show you the other stuff that I've done. Keep things short. Behold! Pretty cool. It's not bad, at least. So this is the graph of the day for today. This bridge actually, and that spirally too. The spirally is cool. So all of this is done with my graphing calculator mod. We've got a parabolic function here. Well, okay, it's a Cartesian function, a parabola, and I've just offset its roots over to 0 and 64 blocks that way, which is about the length of this ravine. And I've also sort of scaled it down so that it has a nice curve to it, as opposed to going way up there. Parabolas normally are not so tame, but yeah, this one's scaled, and the banisters work too, in case you're wondering. So I haven't done anything with this castle. I don't actually have too many plans. I just wanted to make a couple of a sort of pair of castles on this ravine pair of hills. I thought that would be cool. Maybe we can expand it to other hills as well in the future. Yeah, like over there, we would have to get rid of the island there, but yeah, we might be able to make something cool in this whole region. I was thinking that. This castle is less. Actually, this is only one tower of the castle I wanted to build. I wanted to build a whole nother tower there, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that just now. The first one took long enough. Yeah, it needs some decorating though. It's a little plain in places. I think I've decided what I want to do, and you may be able to guess from the accessories in this room. So I want to do some Mystcraft, and I've got some cool plans for how I want to do it a little later. But first, we need to actually find a Mystcraft world, and we do already have a lot of EMC, so we're not really doing this for materials. I'm sort of just. I really like the cool random dimensions. That's pretty much my my idea of fun. So we get a link panel from this ink mixer. I've done a little bit of research, so hopefully I'm not going to be completely worthless. And I'll name this random 1. Very creative. So that gets us a descriptive book, and we're going to put this there for the time being. I would like you to note I've got tons upon tons of linking books to the overworld. So I'm going to just keep one of them in my inventory as well in case something terrible happens to my bags. Those are really important to have, because if you don't have those, you might end up stuck in Mystcraft dimension for the rest of your series. And that's not exactly what we want. Okay. Pretty sure I've got everything I want. This may take a moment. Ha! Okay, am I dying? Doesn't seem so. Huh, this seems disappointingly normal. Yeah, okay. Let's look at this. I'm so prepared. Sproing and hang glider. Oh, do I need to bother staying in the center? I don't think I really do. After all, I've got the got all the linking books on me. They're not at the center. Yeah, I think not. Okay, let's see if we can find something interesting here. Ow! Whoa! Holy! I've never seen a zombie do that much damage before. I don't think I get strength. Maybe they do. Okay, I was hoping for one of those libraries at the very least, but it's looking like there's nothing much. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay. So if you're unfamiliar, what? Ah! What a pile of hooey. Okay, I guess I'm walking back now. Okay, 2 notes to self here. First, probably best to put one of those transmutation tablets at the start of each of these dimensions. And 2, you can easily be one-lagged by a zombie in a Mystcraft dimension. Also, maybe go a little closer to spawn next time. Okay, all I can say here is thank goodness for berry bushes and vein miner. Without those two friends working together, I think I probably would not have had a good time here. Okay. Turns out I'm not having a good time anyway. These guys are so dangerous with all the lag. And I think I take more damage in this dimension. At least it seems like it. I don't know if that's actually what's happening. But it sure does feel more dangerous. Oh, maybe that's the reason. That guy's an angry zombie. Oh, come on, that guy's... And a lag spike. Okay, this might be the end again. Oh, good. No. I wish that skeleton would stop camping my grave. Oh, it's a walkie skeleton. Let's see. Okay. I would like... stuff. Something to beat off the mobs with, basically. Have tools. I did it. I was going to go for my grave here, and then I accidentally fell down here, so I decided, let's make some tools instead. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Did I get my tablet? I did. Okay, I'm safe. I also got this. Okay. Well, safe is a relative word here. And I did drop my, ow. Okay, I would like to get into the air. That would be nice. This place is so bad. I think I'm pretty sure more mobs spawn here, and they're more dangerous, and I take more damage. All of the above. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting something that difficult. That's quite impressive. Okay. It looks like we do have some pages here, and 1 chest. So let's see what's in the chest first, because I think it's got more. Oh, sealed... Oh, okay, I read about the sealed notebooks. I think they, I've got so many things that don't have EMC that I can't get rid of now. Okay. I think the sealed notebooks have some random pages inside, so that's like a chest inside a chest. Okay, 1 biome. I don't know what a zenith phase is. I guess that would make the sun at it... Or the sun or the moon stay in the middle of the sky, top of the sky, maybe. Okay, looks like we've got some more biomes. A yellow, ooh, no seas, not bad. and the rest is white. Okay. So I think I'm just going to chuck all of these pages into here for the time being. And I'll organize them in the desk when I get home. So what's in here then? Okay. Looks like we get we can make whiskey C's or something. And almond liqueur C's. Okay. Ah, lapis lazuli ore. Not bad, not bad. And creosote. Just creosote, okay. That might be the liquid as well, I'm not sure. And lemon juice, okay. So we got a whole lot of liquids that probably aren't useful. That's pretty great. So this place, can I rename it? I want to rename it. Because I didn't know what it was going to be to begin with, but now I know what it is, and I want to name it something useful. I think I'll have to look that up. Okay, I'll just put it there for the time being and not go back. Yeah, that was not a good place. Okay, I guess time to make another random book, right? So, random 2. Carry the trend on. And set second slot. Okay, everything necessary is here, right? How did that get there? Okay, poink, poink, poink. Actually, I do kind of want the those saplings, but the berries themselves can go away. Okay, and this thing, let's teleport. So, what did we learn from that last one? My notes to self. Notes to self have already disappeared into the deep pits of memory that you can't access. So, okay, I think actually I think we learned to stay near this place and keep a transmutation tablet around. Okay. Ooh, this looks more interesting. Okay, transmutation tablet. Chest. Yeah. Okay, so. Let's put a transmutation tablet in the chest, and I do think it's probably a good idea to put a linking book at the start. There we go. And stay closer by to the center. Ooh, those were blueberries. I do like blueberries. I wonder where they came from. Okay. Ooh. Oh, is that andesite? Aw, I thought it was gravel. I was going to have so much fun. But no, it's just andesite. Okay. Ow, whoa! Holy! I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. Ow. Am I going to die? Do I have wither? No, I think I just had poison, but holy smokes, what was that? I'm liking Mystcraft less and less by the moment here. Actually, I'm lying. I'm liking it more and more. Let's make another. So randoms 1 through 2 at least so far are no return, as in we're not going back. Whoa, is that? Oh, that's so cool. The sun and the moon. I wonder if there's another one. There is! 2 suns and a moon over by one of the suns. Oh, is that... Oh, no. Always seems to be nighttime. So I'm going to try something stupid. This might explode. Eh? Oh, no, it worked. Cool. So let's see if this is forever night, in which case we'll wake up and it'll still be nighttime, I think. Ah, nah. Ah, nah. Indeed. How eloquently put. Okay. So this actually is a really, really cool looking world. If I'm really hoping that if I stay here for a minute, it'll stop lagging a lot, because in that case it would be perfect for what I want to do. I'm thinking of... Is that lava? It is not lava. It's something very weird. Maybe let's get a bucket of that. So anyway, what I want to do is make some giant library in a Mystcraft cinnamon liqueur. And by the looks of things, it's like water. So we got a new source block there. I guess that means we only need 2 buckets of this stuff, and we've got as much as we want. So I guess let's take another bucket. I don't know what it's useful for, but let's grab another. Cool. Okay, so I want to make a giant library with lots of books. Anything interesting? I don't think so. That's probably kind of a cliche for Mystcraft, but I've never done it before and it sounds really cool, so I'm going to do it anyway, cliche or not. I see you there. Overpowered zombies. Alright, let's see if we can find a library in this dimension. I am straying slightly far away from my home, so let's maybe turn a little. I'm not sure what those briars I keep seeing are. Yeah, it does seem a little laggy around here. It got better when I stopped recording earlier, so that might be a sign of good things to come. Ooh, plum. I really like plums. Okay, I think I might have to stop recording for a second and see if things get better. Aha! We found another library. This one is actually really high up. I don't know exactly how. I had to bounce several times and land on blocks on the way up. It took a lot of skill, I have to tell you. Okay, rising. Stone. That's good. We desperately need stone. Twilight Forest biome, purple color, it's pretty good. Half length. I don't know what that one does. Another biome. Ooh, amplified normal world. That's pretty cool. And what's in here then? Ah, glowstone block. That would be pretty good in ooh, tendrils. Tendrils are good. And blackberry liquor. Uh-huh. More alcohol. Obelisks, okay. So the tendrils and the obelisks are... Don't put them in there, you idiot. The tendrils and the obelisks are pretty good because you can make them some kind of material and then get that material. So that's pretty cool. I think this world is probably laggy when you're generating it because of all the lighting updates that are caused from the giant trees. That would be my guess, at least. So it may be possible to make something here. Got my shoes on. Maybe possible to make something here that isn't really laggy, because once you've generated it, hopefully it's not. That would be really cool, because I really do like the world. Yeah. But it is very, very laggy at the moment. This is right by the spawn, so I'm not sure how I missed it. But we've got a new tree type here as well. Zebra wood. Wonder how many zebras died to make the tree. We may never know. Yeah. However, looks kind of cool. I do like it. And it's always good to have a new tree type, because I can't get those from ENC. As is evidenced by the fact that I can't put them back. They stick around in my inventory for forever. Look at this. What is this? All these weird wooden droopies. That's really weird. Kind of cool, but really weird. So I wanted to make a sort of wooden spiral staircase up around one of the trees, and then we're going to build something up in the tree canopy. But turns out that takes a long time with such a tall tree. I have, however, found we have building gadgets, which I think works like this. Right click and right click. So, ooh, that didn't seem to do anything. Okay, maybe I have to open up my cheat sheet here. Right click. Oh, right click on the starting block you'd like to copy. Shift right click the opposing corner. Aha. All blocks within will be copied. Okay. And shift right click an empty. Oh wow. Okay. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. How about that? Cool. Area copied. Hold shift over the item in your inventory to expand the tooltip and see the blocks required. Yes. Oh, that's a weird slab. I don't think I ever put that slab there. Nor that thing that costs 72. I wonder if these trees have something weird about them. Have some good news and some bad news. So the good news is I figured out how to get that that copy paste working. I think my problem was, oh, it's been a long time, but I had to switch modes and then I could use it, but it didn't really work that well because it got confused by the slabs for some reason. I have used it since and it didn't get confused by slabs, so I'm not sure exactly why that happened. But anyway, it did still make this much easier. The bad news is that looks really ugly, doesn't it? So we're going to have to tear that down, and I thought of a different way of doing things. As usual, the graphing calculator came to the rescue. So this is our staircase up into the sky then. It's much less obtrusive and kind of slicker. So that worked out pretty well. And if we get to the top, I can show you something else cool. It's a bit of a long walk, I'm afraid. These trees are extraordinarily tall. So, more fancy graphing calculator stuff. We've got swoopy staircases, or rope ladders, that's what I meant. And over there, I've begun work on one of the tree huts. I have actually changed my mind about whether we're going to build the library here or not. We're not going to build the library here. I found a really cool dimension that's extraordinarily atmospheric. Got exactly the right atmosphere for what I want. So we're not going to build the library here, but I think we'll do Botania stuff here instead. And that makes kind of sense with all the planty stuff. Oh yeah, more good news is that I was right sort of by my I was right by my guess that this place would stop being laggy if you stayed in one place. I think it is the lighting updates, so this is no longer a really laggy location to be in. It's not generating new chunks, not calculating new lighting levels, so life is good. And the dimension is pretty cool because it does actually have at least 2 different suns, and so it's almost always daytime. Rarely is it nighttime, which is pretty cool. At least I think that's how it works. It seems to be daytime for a lot longer in this world than normal. When I was building, I noticed that. So that's pretty cool. I would have thought that the suns would maybe just start in the same place in the sky, and then they'd go around in 10 minutes anyway, and you'd end up with the same amount of daylight. But it seems like they actually calculate the new suns, which is really cool, and somehow make sleeping work correctly too, which is also really cool. As in, you sleep when it's dark. So yeah, very pleased with this place in general. Now the hut style I was going for, it's got sort of a clamp on the bottom to hold the hut. That's why it's crimped. I almost missed that. And I think it looks pretty cool. I'm a little bit stuck as to what to put in the middle though. We might just have it open air, that way I wouldn't have to make walls, and that would be fun. The roof I did manage to use the copier on, and it worked pretty spiffily. I want to show you the new fancy dimension that we're going to be building in for the library. Aha, the forbidden library! Oh, hold on 1 second. Aha! So, this is another dimension that I generated with Mystcraft, of course. And if we go up a little, you can see it's pretty stormy, and there's a lot of lightning going on, although you can't hear it at the moment because it's not going on. Making me seem like a liar. There we go. And there are these cool giant humps of dead rock, which are also fairly cool. And that's where we're going to build the library. It's going to be extremely giant, and it'll stretch around maybe this lump, and if we can build it fast enough, I'm thinking absorb several lumps, but that might be a bit too much to ask. So this is sort of the building palette I was going for with the library. We've got an old-timey library feel with sinister coloring, all made out of wood for maximum fire catchage. And this is going to be the outside palette. I decided, since we're going with dark things, dark blocks, I guess. We have to be careful because if because if the inside is all dark, it's going to be unpleasant to walk around in, even if it looks good. So I had to think about that. Had to figure out how we're going to make it so that it's not darkened and hard on the eyes on the inside. So I think the bookshelves will help in this regard, and I'm going to put some gray carpets down instead of the black flooring for the most part. So that'll help a lot, I think. And I'm still looking for other options really, but we might try and get some flashy red in and things like that. I'm going for the lanterns lighting because they're pretty much perfectly exactly what I want. Oh, come on. You know, when I was building this, there were not a lot of mobs, because I think they spawn much more slowly on this dead rock, which is kind of perfect actually. This dimension is really atmospheric, really dark, and yet nothing spawns. So it's perfect for a moody build, which is exactly what I want to build. Just ignore this. Nothing to see there. So I haven't quite decided. Oh, come on! There was nothing. And now two of them spawned. Go away. I need a better bow. Anyway. Now I've lost my train of thought. So I was. Don't you dare! What a jerk. Okay, so I was going to go for a lighter flooring, for the same reason as I was just discussing, to try and make things less dark on the inside when you're walking around. But if we're going to go for the carpeting, then we can have some nice contrast with darker flooring, and I think that's what I want to go for. I'm liking this one. Again, in a big patch, that would not be the one I would go for. In a big patch, it would not be the one I'd go for because it gets really, really noisy. But if we're just going for around the edges, that would be pretty much my choice. Or this one over here, which again is also kind of noisy, but would work as trim. So I haven't quite decided which of those I'm going to go for. The other thing about this world is that for some reason forest ravens spawn up on top of these platforms, so again, that's perfect for the atmosphere. However, starting the work on this library is going to have to wait until next episode, so hopefully you enjoyed it, take care, and bye-bye.